Hello everybody. Welcome back to another review. So this also another Korean War era aircraft. This is the Grumman F9F Panther jet. So as you know, it's a straight wing jet with these fuel tanks on the wingtips. So it made famous during the Korean War. The U.S. Navy Blue Angels used to have him too, as well, in their aerobatic team. But the very fun fact about this aircraft is that just earlier this year, on February of 2026, a former aviator was received the Medal of Honor for his heroic action. That he kept his mission classified for 50 years, for 5 decades. His name was Roy C. Williams. And about him, and right now he's currently 100 years old at the moment, and God bless him, and God bless him for what he did for us, for our country. So this one I found that before he flew F9F Panthers, he trained on SNJ Texans. He even trained on the SPD Dauntless that I didn't even know. And I found out he flew many types of aircraft, including the Crusader, the FA Crusader, the F4. Then he was in Vietnam flying F4 Phantoms and A4 Skyhawks as well, from USS Kitty Hawk. Which I find is just amazing. He flew a bunch of planes. If you ever want to look him up on Google, look it up. He has flew a lot of planes. Actually, I was wrong. He's 101 years old right now at the moment. So, this very famous mission occurred when he flew the F9F5 model Panther jet. This particular one I have is the F9F2 Panther jet, but it's basically the same thing. So who cares? So, this famous mission occurred on November 18th, 1952. Taking off from the USS Oriskany to strike a target for a combat air patrol near Horion, North Korea, when they were going to strike a target in North Korea, they got a word that there were enemy contacts coming into their direction. And it was actually about 7 aircraft that came out of Vladivostok in the Soviet Union, and they were MiG-15 BISs, the Mikoyan MiG-15 aircraft. So he actually somehow, in his straight-winged aircraft, maneuvered, and he shot down 4 MiG-15s in one engagement, despite that his F9F Panther had suffered a lot of severe damage, but he was able to make it safely back to his carrier. And because of that heroic mission, he kept the mission classified for decades, because he found out that they were actually Soviet pilots, not because at that time we didn't know that the Soviets were actually helping North Koreans, and they were about to become enemies to us. So for that, he had to keep his mission classified for 50 years to prevent World War III from happening. And he received the Navy Cross when it was revealed to the public in 2023. Then it was upgraded now to this year to receive the Medal of Honor for his heroic action. That is the most amazing thing I have ever heard from a pilot in my 21 years I have ever lived in this world. It's just awesome. And I hope I get to see one of these on display in the future. The one I have seen is actually the F9F Cougar, which is the swept wing version. It's very cool, but I hope I get to see an F9F Panther jet as well, hopefully. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the video, and stay tuned for more.